And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's game of Vikings versus Humber College. You're here at the David Braley Athletic Center over here at Mohawk, and I'm Alvin Drent, along here with Jake Parkhill, as we start off game number 10 uh, here at Mohawk College. St. Lawrence versus Humber College. So a couple of notes here that Jake has for this game.
Yeah, absolutely, I do. Humber last night. The big thing with them, it's a quick turnaround. They finished last night at approximately 9:30. It's now about 11 a.m. So they've had just about 13 hours to get ready for this game here. So we're going to see how they fare. St. Lawrence, they had the majority of the day. The third straight around noon start. They played at 1 o'clock the first 2 days, and now 11. They've had almost a full day to rest and get ready for the game here. So fatigue could be an issue. We're going to find out how Humber comes out and plays, and that's really going to determine how this game goes here. The big key here for Humber, they got Shioma Orawa out of Brampton, their 5'9" center. Third-year player. She had a great game against Mohawk, but got into some foul trouble late into the game. As well, too, helping her out is Marie Manaran, who came off the bench last night to some big production. She's starting today, number 24 on the floor. For St. Lawrence here, number 13, Abby Heron needs to have a big game out of Brantford. And we're going to see how it goes. They have a very balanced team as well, too.
Here we have tip-off as St. Lawrence wins that tip-off.
As well, too, you want to watch for 14, Lacey Knox on St. Lawrence there. Have a big game as well, too. She's their center, and how she's going to match up with Orawa is going to be a big factor in this game.
Here you see Humber taking that shot. Good defense by St. Lawrence as it remains Humber ball.
They double-teamed Orawa right away there, and she had that ball blocked out of bounds. See, now right away here, they have a help defender on her. So no one's going to be going in there alone, and she walked on that one there. That was her big issue last night against Mohawk. She was called for probably about almost a dozen traveling violations and turning the ball over quite a bit.
As you can see here, St. Lawrence brings up the ball. Good defense by Humber. Sets the pick. 24. Continues to move the ball around. That three-point attempt is no good. Humber moving the ball up the court. That attempt is stolen. St. Lawrence maintains the possession. That three ball is no good as they catch the rebound. Struggling to find a player. They find him. They move the ball around.
Last night in the opening contest, we had Fanshawe St. Lawrence in a real competitive game. Both coaches received technical fouls here. We're going to see how Remy Simpson can stay in this game here. The St. Lawrence coach, he's already up on the officials here in the first 2 minutes of the game.
That last shot attempt by Amber Bouchard is no good as St. Clair maintains the possession. "11 drives, highly contested. Just off the mark, that's rebounded by Humber.
I really felt Manaran there was fortunate enough to get a foul there.
St. Clair playing that good defense. Pass is nearly picked off, but it remains Humber ball.
The coach there already up on the officials early here. That's twice now in the first 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Here you see Humber crossover, kicks it to the perimeter. She gets called for the...
She stepped out of bounds there. That back foot just nicked the line.
Gotta watch your footing. As, Sinclair brings up the ball. Nice pick. Back to the pick. 13 is off. Ball is inbounded by Humber. They move the ball around. Half-court trap is set. Got to get the ball out of there in time. Humber drives. Baseline. Nice look. Nice take. 53. Shimoa Urawa, 5'9" center.
Nicole Gaudette there played a real nice defensive game against her there. Just kept straight up and kept moving her feet there. That was a real nice defense and with really well done not to get a foul there.
Nicole Gaudette is scoring again. Pass is slapped away.
Jeremy Gaudette and Knox up against Urawa and boys. Humber, they're two big girls. Really played well in the post last night. Urawa had some turnover problems. We'll see if she can correct that. And here's that half-court trap there by St. Lawrence there. They're trying to force that early turnover there.
Humber. That shot's no good. And it will remain Humber ball as one of the St. Clair players hit it out of bounds. There you see 53, Shimoa Urawa. Natalia Hopenbagen inbounds the ball to 55. 55 almost got blocked, out rebounded, and it will stay Humber ball. Excuse me, There's
going to be a foul up on boys there, and she compounded her mistake on the miss there. She was wide open and then compounded it with a quick push from the back and an easy foul to call there.
Humber brings up the ball. Excuse me, St. Lawrence brings up the ball. Cuts to the hoop. That shot drops.
Well, for both these teams here, this is their third game in 3 days. And for Humber, it's their second game in about 13 hours here. We're going to see how fatigue comes in. This is a unique experience here. You might get this in a preseason tournament for both these teams, but it's nothing like it in league play. Typically a couple days off, and you're playing one game a day here. So we'll see how the legs are fresh for both these teams. Team with fresher legs will win this contest.
Humber playing that fantastic defense as they...
Moranaran just turned it over there, stepping out of bounds.
There you see Moranaran. As we have a couple substitutions on their way. Number 23, Alyssa Carey steps in.
And Brenda Kishore came in, and she's taking off boys there. And they got 3 centers there. They tend to have 2 of them in the game at once, and Couture coming off the bench. Actually, now that I see also off the floor is Urawa, so Urawa also came off, so Humber's going a little smaller there.
Good ball rotation by St. Lawrence.
And when they go smaller, they fall more into a matchup zone there where Couture's going to play a one-man zone in the key, but matchup up top. This time she matched up against Knox, or sorry, excuse me, not Knox, Gaudette.
That shot wasn't able to drop, but Abby Heron picked up the rebound for St. Lawrence and put it in. There you see Abby Heron, excuse me. And a couple substitutions going on. Moranaran steps off as number 32, Melissa, steps in. Humber trying to make something happen. 54 comes up with a shot of her own, unable to connect. St. Lawrence rushing up the court, making use of their time.
And grabbing in there. That's a foul where the feet are planted, but the arms are moving. So you're bringing your shoulder sideways, and there you have a foul. And it's one of those things, if you move your feet, it's not going to be a foul, but if you keep your feet still, it will be.
She'll shoot two. The first one is no good. And she'll shoot her second shot. That one is good. Timeout called.
Humber's going to call timeout here. It's 6 too early for St. Lawrence as Humber here. They need to regroup on offense right now. They're not getting very many quality looks here, and they've turned the ball over about 3-4 times already. Whereas St. Lawrence here, what they're going to talk about here is just getting better quality shots here. It really could be about 10-12-2, but they've haven't had a whole lot of real quality shots in the early going here. Humber's done a good job defensively on them, so we'll find out who comes out ahead here.
AJ Sharma, third-year coach, as we'll take a look at head coach Remy Simpson of St. Lawrence coming up with a plan for his team.
We have a pair of third-year coaches here today, and the winner of this game will get St. Clair in the bronze medal contest. Last night, it was St. Lawrence. They knocked off Fanshawe in just a great game to open up the day. And we had Humber losing to Mohawk. In a game Mohawk really kind of controlled in that second half. It was close for the first half, but Mohawk came out and controlled the ball in the second and was able to advance.
Just looking over at the time, we have about 4 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in our first quarter of this Humber versus St. Lawrence game.
You see here, there's a full press. And Humber breaks it and they get the easy two.
Nice shot by Alina Domingo. She's able to fight through that defense and add a couple points for her team. As you see St. Lawrence moving the ball around. She catches, drives, nearly took 3 steps, but was unable to make the basket anyways. Humber wasting no time. Domingo, no foul called. Domingo fights for the ball.
Well, that's a really good no call there. The offensive player wasn't out of control and the defensive player didn't have their ground, so we kind of got there not quite simultaneously, but no real advantage gain. That's a real good no call there.
Couple substitutions happening. Number 4, Mary Assar steps in, and 34, Natalia Hogopane steps out. .32 nearly falls.
Oh, she slipped.
54, double teamed, pressured. St. Lawrence rebounds the ball. As you can see here, St. Lawrence moving the ball around. And Humber rebounds the ball.
That's a good rebound right there by, that was by Knox there. He's able to muscle that one up and get a good board.
Humber moving the ball around, looking for her option. She gets a little bump, and she'll be rewarded the foul.
Okay, so they're going to get Abby Heron there on a block there. She moved out. When she moved it out there, she stepped in front, and there's the block, right? You got to be still when before the contact is made.
Substitutions made. Sammy Gordier comes in for Humber College. Nice shot by 32. St. Lawrence moving the ball around. She passes it, sees the baseline, passes red, and intercepted by Humber. Humber moving at a fast pace. She drives, nearly loses it. And 53, Shamil Orawa gets it in.
Orawa driving there, there's not too much that you can do to stop her. You got to get there in front and well before her, because once she starts driving, you're not stopping that. And there aren't too many teams in the tournament that have the people to stop her.
And that scoop shot is no good by St. Lawrence as Humber recovers with the rebound. And she shoots a long ball. That ball is no good. Here we have St. Lawrence ball.
So we got Couture there, called for the hold. And that foul goes once against Brenda Couture. And the one thing that we noticed last night, AJ Sharma, he mentioned in timeout, trying not to set any illegal screens, talking to Couture there. And the one thing that he's talking about, the elbows when she sets the screen are outside of her body. So any contact that's made is going to be a foul against her, and it's going to be an offensive foul against her. That ball there's just taken away Gaudette there. Moved around, just couldn't finish.
There you have it. Humber will be rebounding the ball. Couple substitutions made. 34 comes in for number 5 on Humber. And Humber will be rebounding the ball. Here you see the defensive pressure is very, very good by St. Lawrence.
You're seeing a 1-2-2, and they're keeping them in the half court. So they're going to force Humber to go long on defense here. And that's how you're going to break it. You got to stretch this out. When it's compacted down, you got 5 players that are able to contest, and you only have 8 seconds to get over.
As you see, they're fighting for the rebound as it remains, possession remains with Humber. And they'll inbound the ball.
Alexis Liu there with the foul.
Let's see what Humber will do on this play. They get it to 4 shoots, 4 misses. High flying rebound by 32.
Zagali there was fortunate there. She flew in to get the rebound, but came outside of her principal verticality, and we got a foul coming up there, and Humber's going to go to the line there. A bit of a bad break.
Alyssa Carey will shoot 2. First shot is off the mark. Let's see if she can fix up that form and get the second one in. Second one is perfect. She gets a point out of the possible 2. Here you see St. Lawrence bringing up the ball fast pace. 24, looks around, finds her teammate. She posts up, passes it back. Drives past the perimeter into the base, misses that shot. She tries to save it out of bounds and ends up stepping out of bounds as it remains St. Lawrence ball. There you have St. Lawrence inbounding the ball, as you can see. St. Lawrence moving the ball around nicely at the perimeter. They find the post player who has the ball stripped away by Humber. Humber running up the court. She finds a teammate. Her teammate backs her down to the perimeter. Blocked by 14.
Knox got in there and just swatted away. That's real nice anticipation to get up on Humber, get up on the offense.
Nice block by Lacey Knox as we see 24 for Humber coming in for 32. Moran. And St. Lawrence will walk the ball up the court with 58 seconds remaining in the game. As 14 looks around, nearly traveled, passes the perimeter. And there'll be a call against St. Lawrence.
It's going to be 3 in the key there against St. Lawrence. And just hung out in the key there. This is a fascinating matchup in terms of your post players. You have 2 really different styles. You have more of a new style on St. Lawrence where the post players are out on the wing on offense more, and they're bringing out Ottawa and Couture and boys. But then when Humber's on offense, they're more of the traditional post players. They're playing down below the blocks and forcing Knox and Gaudet out of their comfort zone and bringing them down low. It's
Humber inbounds the ball. They catch their own rebound. And it will remain Humber ball as the ball is swatted away by number 21, Alexis Lowe.
Watch for something over the top here.
Just about 34 seconds remaining, and Moran shoots a long two.
Moran comes off a screen there, and a nice screen set up in the middle to get her open.
11 drives, shoots, misses, rebounded by Humber. Humber grabs the rebound. Just about 15 seconds remaining in this first quarter as Moran looks around, finds four. Time running down, shot clock is off. 5 seconds, she spins around and almost gets that to drop as St. Lawrence has 1 second to shoot. She loses her handle and the ball goes out of bounds. And that's the end of the first quarter.
And Knox had that ball knocked away there. She would have gotten it off in time, but
so let's take a look at just what just happened in the first quarter. We see Humber playing offensive nicely. And that shot drops. And St. Lawrence was doing just as good in the offense as they get their shot to drop right here.
So we've had two different types of offense going here, and the one thing that's real fascinating right now is whether or not St. Lawrence and Kingston here can keep up their defensive pressure and cause some turnovers. They haven't gotten a whole lot for their efforts, but they've been putting in a 1-2-2 trap and keeping them in the front half. So Humber, in order to beat that, they got to stretch it, and you stretch it by making long passes and beating the defense. So they can do that here. They did that once and they beat it, but then the next couple times down, they weren't able to get the pass off. And it caused one turnover and one kind of neutral play. They got the ball over, but they didn't score on the possession. So for Humber here, they're playing more of a zone here. And one thing is, St. Lawrence can keep them running. They're going to get tired a little quicker on that quick turnaround.
Absolutely. Here we take a look at the Humber bench, and now it's the St. Lawrence team just huddling up and making use of that timeout. As we have Coach Remy Simpson, third year veteran coaching. He's constructing a plan for his team as the game is still pretty close. The game is tied, and we're just about to enter the second quarter as we wrap up this timeout.
We're going to have St. Lawrence beginning with the ball here. And that's on the alternating possession arrow. Now, those that aren't sure how the alternating possession arrow works, it begins, a team that loses a tip, it gets the first alternating possession arrow, and then anytime there's a held ball or at a quarter break, they use the arrow to determine possession. This being a quarter break here, St. Lawrence College gets the ball. Next time up, Humber will get it.
Here we have Haley Gordier taking up the ball. Passes it. Good ball rotation. She finds 14. 14 is double teamed. Nice pass. Pass back. Double teamed again. Passes it almost picked off. 2 seconds to shoot.
And they're not going to get that off there.
As they dove for the ball with out of desperation. Number 4 you see here, Mary Assar. She dove for the ball.
Yeah, they did, and it was good defense there by Humber. They forced Knox had the ball down low, but couldn't get a shot off. Was covered too well, and then passed it off, and that was it, more or less the end of the possession right there.
Here you see Humber with the ball. Sends the ball to Moran. She shoots. She catches her own rebound and is able to clean up the mess.
That's a great hustle play there by Marie Manaran there to get her own rebound there. Larry Bird special.
The ball's hit off her face as Humber drives that fast break opportunity, making use of it, feeds it. She gets it.
Oh, what a pass. Assar just found the trailing Agopian there and got the easy deuce.
What a pass and what a finish as St. Lawrence tries to respond.
4-0 run here in the first minute. And another turnover.
That pass flies over her head as Humber picks up the ball. They move the ball around. They'll try their luck at a three.
No.
That three is no good as St. Lawrence picks up the ball. 8 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in this quarter as 14 tries her luck at a three. Humber.
And we got a out of bounds call there. Just kind of lost on the footing.
Out of bounds, and it will also be a timeout.
Oh, actually, I think that's just a sub in right now. The coach has the option to take the timeout off the table if he gets to it before the next whistle, and Coach Simpson certainly did. He asked for the timeout, but only if they had scored. So it'll be St. Lawrence ball after the out of bounds.
22 came in for 14 of St. Lawrence. Quick substitution as Humber recovers the ball. They bring up the ball up the court. Passes it to Moran. Moran looks around, gives it to Domingo. Domingo drives. She's contested, and she makes it. Great shot by Domingo.
So Humber scores, and we have a quick timeout there by St. Lawrence. 2 minutes in, it's 6-0 early in the second quarter here, and Coach Simpson wants to talk it over with his girls.
So that last basket was beautiful, so let's take a look at it again. Domingo, nice shot, highly contested. Great execution.
What that is it a nice catch and drive right there. Saw the baseline lane open and just took it to the hoop. And that's the one thing that Humber can do in that man-to-man defense that St. Lawrence is playing right now.
Absolutely. Here we have a look at the St. Lawrence team gathered up and constructing a new plan, or maybe modifying the old plan.
Well, right now what Simpson's got to be looking for is a new look here. And unfortunately for St. Lawrence here, they're going to have to do it outside the key. They're going to have to stick 10, 15-foot jump shots. You want to go outside a little bit there, but those are obviously unreliable. So when you have Oriwa, Couture, and Boys out of the game, that's when you're attacking the paint. Or even if you have one of them, you can get two of them attacking. But if 2 or 3 of them are in the game at the same time here, you really got to stick 10, 15 feet and bring them out. Now, Humber's playing his zone right now, so the other benefit to that being 10, 15 feet out is you get a longer rebound, and you're keeping it away here. So if you're going to miss, you want to miss on a long shot.
Absolutely, as we're back in action. 7 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the second quarter as Humber will inbound the ball. St. Lawrence will inbound the ball to Abby Heron. She brings up the ball. She's guarded heavily. And the call will go against Humber.
Alina Domingo there had her hand on her. It's just a hand check foul there. One of those things that will aggravate the coach towards the official there. You can see hand check on a lot of plays, and it's how egregious it is to get the foul.
And St. Lawrence is able to score on that execution.
And Nicole Gaudette now, you see only Orawa is in the game right now of the big three for Humber. And we have a held ball, and it's going to go Humber's way. Yeah, it's going to stay Humber basketball there.
There you see number 53, Shioma Orawa, maintaining that possession with that good physical strength. As Humber inbounds the ball. They look for their options. Moran. They move the ball around. Pass is nearly picked off. 1 second remaining. They're unable.
And a shot clock violation there.
They're unable to get it off on time.
The one thing there, they only had 17 seconds once the inbound came in because Humber still had possession. So they had 7 less seconds than they were used to, and they lost track of the time there.
Hard defense by Humber. St. Lawrence trying to get through it. Over the shoulder. Over the back, excuse me.
Orawa is going to pick up the foul there, and I believe that's only her first.
Now St. Lawrence will pick up, St. Lawrence will inbound the ball. They rotate the ball. They'll try their luck at a three. That three in and out. Humber grabs the rebound, double teamed at half court. That double team works as that shot is swatted away. She said, not in my house. 34.
Yeah, that's some good defense there by St. Lawrence there. That was completely created there by Sammy Gordier to first off get the steal and then almost get the bucket there. Just a little too late there. If she'd stopped, she might have drawn the foul there.
Kogo Payne with a nice block just a few moments ago as Humber grabs the ball. Double team. She grabs it, thinks about it, got to give it up. Gave it to Domingo. Back to Travel. She forgot to dribble the ball on her way to the basket.
Orwa in pressure there travels, and that's how you're going to get her to travel. You got to keep her in pressure, as we saw last night. Mohawk did a very good job of that, and now she comes out of the game after that travel there. But what Mohawk did really well was kept pressure on Orwa, and that forced a lot of travels and therefore a lot of turnovers.
So Orwa steps out for 54, Karusher. As you see St. Lawrence moving the ball around nicely. She drives in, backs her down, pivots, air ball. Defense was just too good. Domingo passed it to Moran.
Couture just kept her ground, right? She bent but didn't break, and that was a real nice defensive possession there for Humber.
Nice take, loses the pass. St. Lawrence running up the court, nearly lost her dribble. Shoots that three. Three is just a bit off. Now we have Humber taking up the ball.
Jackie Rogerson out of Odessa there shooting that three.
Moran, swish.
Oh. That was a great shot coming off the screen there. You got a screen set by, I believe that was Couture up top, and then just came right around it and hit the three.
Nice crossover move. She'll try her luck at a three. That three is way off as Humber collects the air ball and almost loses the dribble, but Domingo grabs the ball and passes it to Assar. Assar drives. Assar falls to the pressure, and here St. Lawrence will be making a substitution. Haley Gordier will come in, and Jackie Rogerson will come out. As you see here, St. Lawrence inbounding the ball. Haley Gordier bringing up the ball. Humber playing that zone defense. And the zone defense
just a little bit of miscommunication there as Odette went left and the pass went right from Gordier. So Gordier thought she was going to go the other way there. Knox is going to enter the game here.
A couple substitutions for St. Lawrence.
St. Lawrence is looking to go a little bigger here with Knox and Gaudette in the game at the same time.
Humber inbounds the ball.
Unfortunately, though, they're up against the tallest, most physical team, and we got a foul coming up on Domingo there. It's a pretty easy hold call there when she's wrapped around the body.
Making the job easy for the refs over here as you see St. Lawrence inbounding the ball. Just about 4 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the game. As St. Lawrence moves the ball around nicely. They toss the ball back around the perimeter. Just about 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They better do something. She shoots. She misses. And the rebound is grabbed by Humber as Humber brings up the ball. They'll try to come up with a play. Azar calls for something. Gets something. And that shot is...
That's a big trifecta there for Natalie Agopian there. Coming right off the screen there and was able to get it.
And here we have substitutions on their way.
Now Orwa was about to check into the game here for Humber and bring some more height in there.
Domingo, relentless on the defense, looking for something. Found nothing. There you have Humber rebounding the ball. Bit of half-court pressure. Azar looking around, trying to use her teammates as a screen. Gets blocked, but picked up by 54, but 54 is unable. Humber gets the rebound again. She loses her footing, loses her handle. As St. Lawrence picks up the mess, tries to clean it up. They slow down the pace. 3 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. Long two ball. And that two ball is picked up. No defense.
Long shot, long rebound there. Humber goes to a timeout there. Gordier came in off that rebound and was able to get an easy layup as Humber had gone out. Now, Couture was outside there, and when she goes out, you're hedging your bet on a made shot. As if it's long here, Couture isn't going to be the speediest person to get back into that key. And just to go over there here, the St. Lawrence bench wanted to carry there on the last Humber possession. The reason why it wasn't was the hand never came never came under the ball. It stayed over top of the ball. 90 degrees or better, and that's 90 degrees to 180 going down, you're okay. But when you come up over the top, that's the carry there. So the motion for the carry is bring the hand over. And when you don't do that, you're all right there. So.
Absolutely, we see Remy Simpson, coach of St. Lawrence, just having a few words with his team. We have about 3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in this first half of the game. The score is 23-15 as Humber College leads. And the players are making their way back onto the court as we get ready to get back into action.
I got 3:12 left in the half here, and it's 23-15 Humber. So St. Lawrence here, you would like to see them get on a run to get about 4 or 6 points up in their favor here and bring that down to 2-4 by halftime.
Humber inbounds the ball, but is pressed by St. Lawrence.
So now they have 5 seconds to get the ball over half here. In FIBA, if it goes out, the count doesn't reset. So you have 8 seconds, and you have 8 seconds if the ball gets knocked out of bounds, so it doesn't reset there.
Moran looking for someone. Finds Azar. Azar finds Shara. She pushes her.
Orwa doesn't agree with the call there, but the arm went out, and when you extend it out there, you're going to get that foul just about every single time.
I'd say that's a good acting job by Lacey Knox. Playing the game well. As you see St. Lawrence.
Humber switched over to a man-to-man defense here.
They move the ball around. Yeah, I could see that it is man-to-man now. Let's see if that's going to work out any better for what's happening with them right now as they make that shot.
So, the one thing is right now they got their big girls on the floor, so that means Knox is more comfortable out in the key, and same with Gaudette. They're comfortable 10-15 feet out. They're going to bring Couture and Orawa out, so now you can have more long rebounds and have better crashing on the boards there for St. Lawrence.
That shot by Moran is rebounded by Knox, who's playing a great game so far. She passes it. Good offense by St. Lawrence. St. Lawrence moving around the perimeter, thought about the shot, passed it. She passes it along the perimeter. That shot is off. And Humber grabs the rebound. Azar brings up the ball. She's calling for a play. Finds Moran. Moran uses the screen. Back. She shoots it. She airballs it. A little bit of misjudgment there. As St. Lawrence brings up the ball slowly but surely. She stops, passes it. Drives at baseline, finds her teammate at the perimeter. She shoots the three, and she's unable to connect with the hoop.
I got that there, just a little outside of range there. Although she can hit that three here, that's going to cause some real matchup problems there for Humber. It's going to bring Couture out.
Nice drive, but it's collected by 53, who was later fouled.
Now, the foul's going to be up against Lacey Knox there. Just came on the side and got her on the arm there. And Orawa's going to go to the line. She struggled last night in the championship semifinal there against Mohawk from the line there.
Shioma Arawa. a center for Humber College, playing in her third year, standing at 5'9", coming from Brampton, Ontario. She'll try her luck again. That shot is good.
I'm going to sub in for the shooter there as Orwell comes out in favor of Alyssa Carey out of Ayr, Ontario. Those of you not up on geography, Ayr, Ontario is just outside London there, and home to Ayr bus lines.
Here you see St. Lawrence moving the ball along the perimeter. They find their post player, but it's picked off by Humber. Humber tries to get the ball out of half court with 50 seconds remaining in the second half of the game. Azar looking for someone, finds Moranaran. Moranaran looking for a shot. She's double teamed. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Finds someone. 3-point. That's way off. Hits rim, so shot clock. She plows into Moranaran. Let's hope she's okay. She's a tough cookie.
Oh, Gaudette there. Lucky. They say 34 gold. They did. Actually, that's not going to be on Moranaran there. So that foul's going to come up on Agopian, who must have came in from the side there, as Moranaran had a pretty good position there.
Here you have Nicole Gaudette, 6'4" from Kingston, playing in her first year, misses her second foul shot, and Humber collects the rebound. Just about 20 seconds remaining as the whistle's blown against St. Lawrence, and Humber will inbound the ball. Shot clock has been turned off. Let's take a look at what they'll do with the last 20 seconds of the second half.
I'd be hearing a call for the foul and quickly came out of the game there.
Humber being pressured to throw something. She thought about it. She drove. Nice take. Airballed it. I'm sure that bump that she took before the shot caused the air ball, as the ball goes out of bounds and it remains in Humber's possession with 4 seconds left. Let's see what they could do with 4 seconds. Not a lot of time, but just enough time. 24. Moranaran shot. Missed it. She gets it off in time, but that basket won't go.
Now the key there.
25-18. And let's take a look at all the highlights from this first half. Humber's been playing an awesome game offensively. As you see that basket go in. And Domingo doing her thing. As well as St. Lawrence has been good from the post, as you can see.
That was such a great hustle play right there.
She's fouled.
You know, the one thing there, Simpson wanted the over-the-back foul, but his player didn't go up for the ball, so she stood there. That allows Humber, if you're not going to make contact, you can go up into the vertical space there. So that's why there was no over-the-top call, and Simpson wanted that one there, right at the end of the half there.
Absolutely. So you're watching the OCAA 2014 Women's Tournament, Humber versus St. Lawrence. We have, we're moments away from the third quarter. So just before that, we'll go into halftime. Signing off, Alvin Drent and Jake Parkhill. We'll see you in the third quarter. And we're back at the David Braley Athletic Center at the OCAA 2014 Women's Championship Tournament. And you're watching Humber versus St. Lawrence. I'm Alvin Drent, along here with Jake Parkhill, as we kick off the third quarter, 25-18, Humber College. It's been a great first half so far. A lot of passion being played.
Yeah, no, absolutely here. And, you know, looking over the first half stats, the one thing that's really occurred is Humber is completely out-rebounding St. Lawrence right now. Total rebounds, 34-18, but the big stat is on the offensive rebound. It's 16-5. Now, obviously, Humber has a bigger team. That's kind of to be expected, but it's 18-13 on defense, so it's not too bad. But the real thing is St. Lawrence is 0 for 13 from behind the arc, as St. Lawrence is going to begin with the ball. They got to be a little better than that. You want to be shooting about 30% from beyond the arc here, and when you're shooting 0 for, you know, it's tough. You're 8 for 30 right now. That makes them 26% from the field. for St. Lawrence, and that's tough to do. Second quarter, they lost 7 points, and that's the difference right now, 14-7 in terms of Humber as Knox drives in and puts it up and in.
Beautiful take by Knox here as St. Lawrence applies that full court trap. And Humber brings up the ball, prevailing over the full court trap as St. Lawrence seems to be relentless on the defense. Here we have Moran using that pick. She passes it off along the perimeter. We have Domingo going on the baseline, sends the ball across the perimeter back to Moran. Moran tried to draw the foul, but throws it out of bounds, and now it will be St. Lawrence ball. Let's see what St. Lawrence will do in this possession.
Yeah, Moran there just started the drive in, and the ball got knocked away, and she didn't have a real good opportunity to get it up. She was the last one to touch it, too, to go hand in hand on that one. Knox, that was only her 6th point there when she scored that last basket there, and her and Gaudette have combined so far for 11 of the 20 points, so they got to do a little better there on their scoring.
Exactly, Jake, as we have Humber bringing up the ball. Domingo looking around for her options, drives around, sends the ball to the perimeter, and that shot is amazingly beautiful as we have 34, Natalia Hogopane draining that three-pointer, and St. Lawrence bringing up the ball. She uses that screen, sends it back.
7-point lead right now for Humber here as they're opening up in a bit of a zone here.
She drives, and that shot is off the glass as Humber collects the rebound. Here we have Domingo sending it to Moran. Moran looking around. She's double teamed. Can't go that way, so she sends it off the perimeter. That shot, another three-pointer by Natalia Hogopane coming out of Thornhill.
She's on a 5-0 tear of her own right now. One's got to stop her quick.
Absolutely, and speaking of numbers, it's 7 minutes and 55 seconds remaining as St. Lawrence throws the ball away in the third quarter. It's out of bounds, and Humber will collect that and inbound the ball as they look for their options. They look around in their half-court trap. Domingo, they find Domingo. Domingo sends the ball to Hogopane. She has the ball, sends it to the post. She looks for her options, posts up, drives in, nearly gets the basket in as she's fouled and will go to the line and shoot two.
So the foul comes there on Gaudette, and it was after Orwa had beat her. So they fouled on the side there, and a real good face-to-face defense, but once she got behind, she committed a cheap foul.
She'll shoot two. She makes the first one.
By the way, Orwa now a perfect 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Not too bad. Let's see if she can continue the perfection as she flaws that perfection with the miss.
And you're going to send my apologies down to the Humber bench there. I might have jinxed her on that one there.
Might have spoke too soon, but that's okay. Humber still in the lead, 31-20 with 7 minutes and 34 seconds remaining as St. Lawrence brings up the ball. She looks around, uses the screen, rolls off, passes around the perimeter. 24, little pump fake. Drives and passes it. She shoots, misses, rebounded. We have a St. Lawrence player who fell to the ground on that rebound. Let's hope she's okay as Domingo grabs the ball, races down the court, sends it to 23. 23 misses as St. Lawrence gets that high-flying rebound. And
by the way, that was Knox who got knocked down there at the end of that last play. She was the one that hustled back and got the rebound there. A fantastic hustle there by Lacey Knox. She goes for 3.
wow, air ball, and it's almost saved by St. Lawrence, but she slapped it right into the hands of Humber, who brings it up the court. Here we see Moran uses the screen, shoots it, looked for the foul, didn't go.
She wanted that foul there on the bump, but she was going forward too, and you can't penalize the defender when the offensive player's leaning forward.
Humber intercepts that pass, that long, risky pass, as she's double-teamed almost. Looks around, finds Domingo. Domingo finds her teammate. She gets that shot to drop as she rocks Knox down to the ground.
Knox has had a real rough third quarter here. She's been knocked down twice, and that time there she's just out of position and gets charged with the foul there as Orwa goes to the line, 3 for 4.
Knox in that situation might be out-positioned, outweighed, and oversized.
Yeah, we got a sub for the shooter coming in here. So Orwa here. Misses that one. It was about to come out if she had made it.
So much for that shooting streak that she had from the foul line that she misses that last attempt. And St. Lawrence looking to move the ball around as they're guarded by Domingo. Domingo almost slapped the ball away. St. Lawrence drives in and gets that basket to fall. Beautiful shot by...
That was Gorgier there, just driving to the hoop with the little floater. Shorma wanted the travel there, Coach of Humber, but didn't get, the pivot foot didn't really move there.
Long pass. The pass gets thrown off a Humber player right into the hands of a St. Lawrence player who brings it up the court and shoots the 3. 3 is no good. Not a really high percentage shot, but I guess they settled for that as Humber's Miranda moves the ball around, finds Hokamega. Then they find Sharawa, who pivots, no foul.
Well, Gaudette there was overplaying on her right, and so when she went left there, the double team came and gave her some help. It was just a good rebound there by Orwa to get the second chance points.
Absolutely, as we approach 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter of this game, as Humber is still in the lead, 34-22. Nice shot, but it doesn't drop.
By the way, St. Lawrence has gotten cold, and it's 11-4 in the first 5.5 minutes. As Couture comes in into the game here for Humber, and Asar comes in as well too, Maranaran and Orwa coming out.
Here we see Humber inbounding the ball. She's guarded. And she steps out of bounds. Excuse me, she's pushed.
They're gonna get Knox on a push there.
Couple substitutions, 22 and 21 of St. Lawrence come in for number 12 and 14.
Alexis Lowe making her first appearance in the second half. She played about 2 minutes in the first half there. No, actually a little longer than that. Excuse me, 7 minutes in the first half there.
Here we see Azar stops and pops. A little too soft.
The Vikings are just hitting the deck right now. Having a real tough time staying on their feet.
St. Lawrence trying to create an opportunity. Double teams. And the whistle goes against St. Lawrence as Humber will maintain possession. Let's see what's happening here as Domingo is pacing around the court.
Yeah, there was Remy Simpson had a question for the referee there. That was a holdup, as the ball's not put in play until all 3 referees are paying attention to the game there.
Good defense by Humber. Nice shot. That shot is just off the marker as Humber barely saves the ball from going out of bounds, and they bring the ball up the court. They move the ball around nicely. Pass is almost picked off. She drives, spins, turns around, throws it up, off. They throw elbows for the rebound, and it's going to be Humber ball.
Yeah, it's a held ball there, and the reason why, even though she was going with the elbows were within her body, and she wasn't swinging excessively there, and that's why it's a held ball and not an offensive foul there. Now, had her elbows come outside of her body, and what we mean by that is they go out wider. So they chicken wing out, or she starts twisting to bring the elbows outside. That's where the foul is. Ball still not in play, and the referee's slowing things down. Couture there just twisted herself all around.
Here we see Humber sending the ball across the perimeter. She drives, nearly gets picked, and does not get the shot off in time.
And so we have a shot clock violation there.
Speaking of clocks, it's 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in the third quarter as St. Lawrence inbounds the ball. She'll walk it. Comes up nicely. Sends it. Screen. Screen is not effective as they pass it along the perimeter. She passes it back. Looking for her post. Thought about the shot. Drives. Sends it back. Drives.
Humber's in a man-to-man defense right now here. They had pretty good success with that in the second quarter, and that's a shot clock violation.
That shot was blocked by a Humber player. Here you see 24. Now Humber brings up the ball. They guard it heavily. She uses her arm to push off.
The arm didn't come off the body, though, and that was the real key to that not being an offensive foul there.
Absolutely, as Domingo takes her shot attempt and gets called.
Yeah, that's a fantastic charge taken by Alexis Lowe of St. Lawrence.
Now we see 53 coming in for 23 of Humber.
And that's Orawa checking in for Humber and Heron checking in for St. Lawrence while Gali comes in.
Gali comes in for Domingo of Humber. Now you see St. Lawrence bringing up the ball. Humber remains to play that tough defense that they've been playing.
Well, it's man-to-man right now, and Heron there passed behind Lowe, and Lowe couldn't quite corral it in. She's slow to get up there.
Let's hope she's okay. Might have landed on her wrist.
Yeah. Knox is going to come into the game, just give her a break right now. And so, yeah, you're right, she did land on her wrist.
So 21. Let's take a look at that collision. I guess her left wrist, as she was turning on the ground, might have got sat on by the other player who sat on top of her.
1 second on the shot clock here, so they got to be quick. They got it off.
They got it off, and they got the rebound.
We got a held ball there.
And she's...
So this time it's going to go back to Humber. The last one there was ruled a held ball.
Okay, so Humber will inbound the ball. That half-court trap is set by St. Lawrence. They won't get it off in time. Or will they?
Where is it going to be? It's going to be put in the back court there, and there's 16 on the shot clock. So
16 is more than enough time for them to get it across and also get a shot off.
The way how it works here is it's a non-interrupted count here. So it's an 8-second count, and they're going to have 1 second to get the ball over. So now that's a pretty quick pass here.
Here you see Humber. They stepped back. The St. Lawrence defense was too harsh because it made the St. Lawrence player step back into the backcourt, causing a backcourt violation. The ball will be rewarded to St. Lawrence.
Andy Schwarma over there, or sorry, AJ Schwarma over there wasn't too happy. He thought that Ojura got pushed back, and referee just going over to discuss that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the score is currently 35-22, and 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. As you can see, St. Lawrence trying to get back into the game.
For sure, they just used their body and pushed her out towards the sideline there, and there's the foul.
You're absolutely right. So now St. Lawrence will inbound the ball with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. They move the ball around. They try to get it to the post, but Humber read the pass, and now Humber will take up the ball, try to create opportunity off this play. They find a player underneath the post. She gets it in. Unstoppable.
Orawa there, she's been a real force today. Only 6 points in the first half, but she's easily doubled that in this quarter.
Double team. She thought she got the charge call, but
well, she stepped in just a little too late there, did Zizgali, and picked up the foul. Lo goes to the line. This is her first trip today.
let's see if she can make the second. The second one is also off as Humber grabs the rebound. Humber playing nicely, nice crossover dribble, trying to lose her defender as she swings the ball around the perimeter. She swings it back, pass it to the post. She posts up, back to the perimeter, long three. Wow, splashed it. Number 34.
Natalie Agopian with another long ball.
She's been on fire from the three. She'll try her luck at a three. That three is no good. Rebounded by Humber.
We have a held ball. Orawa went down there.
Orawa hit the ground pretty hard. Let's hope she's okay.
So St. Lawrence is going to get the ball back there on the held ball.
Orawa hit the ground pretty hard, and she's walking off slowly.
Jay Schwarman wondering whether what's in a held ball it was, but nonetheless, I don't think he saw the signal.
Ball moved around the perimeter, and she splashes it. Number 14.
That's the first three-point shot that's
Lacey
gone
Knox.
in for St. Lawrence tonight. About 1 for 16 right now after 0 for 13 in the first half.
Half-court trap. She nearly traveled. She's got to get the ball off in time.
They just beat the 8-second count there. It's on 7 and about to hit the 6. Or sorry, about to hit 16, which would have been 8.
Humber posts up and was not effective enough as St. Lawrence gets fouled by Humber's number 4, Mary Assar, who committed that last foul. So Abby Heron will be shooting 2 at the line.
Orawa is going to check out here in favor of Alyssa Carey and Maranaran coming in for Assar.
There you see Assar. Excuse me, there you see Maranaran.
Heron has 2 points tonight and out of Brantford.
Not too far away from Hamilton.
It was her brother actually won the Shoot for Cash contest and made it to the free throw line before missing both and didn't take home that $1,500, but instead took home 2 Boston pizzas.
I guess they're both pretty good shooters, and she just made 2 of her free throw shots.
And we got a bump foul there on, yeah, it's going to be on Blythe Eulis, and I apologize if I said that name wrong. But more or less, there he was blocking into a space where the Humber player couldn't get up.
She tosses it up with the third quarter coming to a close.
That's the end of the third there. Yeah.
So the score is 40-27. Let's take a look at the highlight package that we have. Humber's been shooting very well, as you can see. Nice take to the hoop. Hoop in the harm right there. Here you can also see that St. Lawrence is shooting just as effectively from the 3. Take a look back at Humber from the 3. So it seems as both teams are shooting very well from deep.
At St. Lawrence here, they're about 1 for 15, 1 for 16 from three-point land here. They're a team that needs to hit their trifectas in order to have a good shot here, especially against this Humber team who's so good in the post, and that's got to be the one thing. And once again, though, for the second consecutive quarter here, they scored less than 10 points. St. Lawrence has put up 11 in the first, 7 in the second, and then 9 in the third. Whereas Humber here, now they've had 15. They've had double digits in each of the first 3 quarters, and that's a big deal there for them. So when you can hit double digits in each quarter, you're going to do pretty well offensively. And right now in firm control of this game, up by 13 with 10 minutes to go. That's going to be the one thing for Rennie Simpson. 10 minutes and it's only 13 points. It's really not that bad considering that combined total you've had 16 in the last 2 quarters of basketball, and you've only hit about 1 3-pointer in your 3-point shooting team. So it's really, not as dire as it sounds, as Humber will begin with the basketball.
Absolutely. So we're a couple seconds away from starting the 4th and final quarter of game number 10.
This is our 2nd of 2 bronze medal semifinals. Earlier this morning, we saw St. Clair top Sheridan to make the bronze medal game. That game goes at 5 o'clock, and the gold medal game, Algonquin and Mohawk, going at 7.
St. Lawrence unsuccessful at their 3-point attempt that we just saw, as Humber will get that ball.
We'll have a little bit of a break here in between our next 2 games here, about 4.5 hours or so.
As you see, the full court trapping being applied by St. Lawrence, but Humber is able to get it past half court. Now you see Humber moving the ball around nicely. Miranda ran.
Well, that noise that the cameraman picked up was Remy Simpson there.
I think he was trying to throw off.
I think he was screaming at his defense there. Not too happy that Maranaran and Hagopian have been wide open all day from beyond the arc.
Humber reads the pass and drives. Let's see this fast break opportunity. She trips and falls. Let's hope she's okay. She gets up.
Yeah, that was Gorgier there that threw her body on the line there, and was fortunate not to have a foul.
There you see Domingo walking off. And a couple substitutions are made by St. Lawrence. St. Lawrence brings up the ball. Looks for the post, finds the post. Post turns around and shoots, and shot almost drops.
That would have been a pretty spectacular shot there if Godet had able to put that one away, but being pushed down there by Couture there just couldn't allow her to score.
Absolutely, and she knocks down the first one. Yeah, you're right. That would have been a fall-away shot, and might have got the team going. And she misses the second one. And going is what they need to do because they're down by quite a bit, 42-28. Humber is unsuccessful on that last take, as the ball is rewarded to St. Lawrence.
Down 14, you gotta look to press here and go with the 1-2-2 in the half court. I think that works out really well. They got burned by it a couple times and they got away from it. But if you get burned by it only 30% of the time there, you're gonna succeed with it 70% of the time.
Absolutely, St. Lawrence moving the ball along the perimeter as they're heavily guarded. And they try their luck at a long 3, wow.
Well, that's their second trifecta of the night there. Oh.
She grabs the ball and almost.
Couture there she tried to pass the ball, but just didn't get her full force behind it, and Knox had the presence of mind to grab the ball and then put it up. Almost got the bucket too.
8 minutes and 21 seconds as Knox hits her first foul shot. Trying to get something going for St. Lawrence. Hits her second, bringing the deficit within 10 as they trap, half-court trap. Humber able to get the ball off in time, amazingly. And now you see Humber at the perimeter. They move the ball around. Shot clock winding down. She drives, gets it, doesn't get it.
Hagopian there went through 3 Vikings and just was a little strong there coming up as Orawa checks in, as does Asar. And coming out is Couture and actually Hagopian.
So now you see St. Lawrence is inbounding the ball. Just under 8 minutes remaining in the fourth and final quarter. She'll try to make something happen for her team.
Been a little spurt here for St. Lawrence, and we got a foul there coming up on Asar. It's a 5-0 spurt to bring it back to 9 points right now, and that's a big deal.
Absolutely. As you can see here, St. Lawrence is inbounding the ball, looking for their options. She's looking for someone, looking for something. Doesn't find anything. Humber instead intercepts the pass, tries to make a fast break opportunity as she scores. Excuse me, she doesn't score, but she's fouled instead.
You know, that's one of those things there. Asar started off that play with great presence of mind and great presence of floor. She was falling out of bounds and managed to keep herself inbounds while able to get the ball out. Something that you'd see in the NFL. That was a spectacular play, and it's leading to a layup going down. Only Domingo couldn't finish it, but she got fouled, fortunately.
Alina Domingo unable to score. Power forward coming out of Toronto in her second year, standing at 5'10", with a very athletic frame. Second shot is good. She's a left-handed shooter, clearly.
Well, they got 1 point out of that great play there by Asar. Sure she wanted to, but
it was still worth it as St. Lawrence tries to answer back with a offensively spectacular move. Unable to reach the bottom of the net, but instead draws a foul, which is...
Moran got beat there, and then she just brings the arm down, and it's a pretty easy foul to call there. And one of those things, I mean, the ball didn't go in, so it could have been worse for her. Making them earn those points at the line.
That shot hits the back of the iron as Haley Gordier tries for the second time. That shot is good, and looks like St. Lawrence will keep applying that backcourt trap. She gets the ball off. Sees Moranaran. Moranaran can't find the bottom of the net.
A little strong, but Knox couldn't corral it.
Chouara gets blocked by the rim. And the ball will remain in Humber's possession. Number 4 you see there.
And to compound it too.
Azar.
And to compound that too, Gordier just picked up a foul, and the real unfortunate thing was they got the stop on defense, but it was Knox that couldn't corral the ball there, and it leads to a Humber possession on a foul.
That shot is unable to drop.
Rebounding with one hand isn't going to work, and we got a held ball there.
Humber, although Humber is in the lead, they also have 4 fouls, so it is the fourth quarter. They have to be very careful that they don't get into foul trouble too early. Might give up that lead that they have.
Yeah, no, that's big there. With 4 fouls, that means that St. Lawrence is going to be in the bonus the next time they get fouled.
And St. Lawrence draws the foul.
And Domingo there just commits the 5th team foul, and that means now anytime, any common foul, backcourt, frontcourt, or rebounding, they're going to be shooting 2 shots. Offensive fouls we don't shoot on, or team control fouls. So
it looks like Domingo's going to come off for number 23. Guess they don't want to get into any more foul trouble, so the smartest thing to do is take off Domingo. Let her cool off. And speaking of cooling off, that shot just went in.
Well, you know, the one thing, they only got to the line 4 times in the first half. They've been to the line quite a bit more in the second half, and that's got to be the big change for St. Lawrence. You got to crawl back into this game, and you got to get points till the clock stops.
That second shot, foul shot, dropped for St. Lawrence. And that St. Lawrence trap worked as they intercept the pass. She's nearly fell. She did fall. Loses the ball. Looks like it's going to be Humber ball.
It's a held ball there. Knox slipped there, and then once she slipped, she lost her leverage, and Humber was able to jump on that ball.
Here you see Humber will inbound the ball with 6 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the fourth and final quarter. Looks like St. Lawrence is backing off that trap that they had earlier. She trips up a bit. Double team. They're trying to get a steal, trying to get something. Humber loses the ball. Fast break opportunity here. Will she foul? Let's take a look. That hesitation.
Well, that was Gordier there, just stopping to let the defender pass and then score quickly. 43-36, or sorry, 43-38. Within 5 now. It was 16.
The crowd wanted to walk, but that was far from a walk.
The pivot foot hadn't landed when she passed the ball there.
Here you have St. Lawrence bringing up the ball. Knox is calling for something, looking for someone. Instead, decides to go by herself, and she finds the bottom of the net with that sweet-looking layup. And now the score is now 43-40, just within seconds.
She took Orwell on herself, and then the defense caused a 5-second violation, and it's going to be St. Lawrence ball. 5.5 to go.
Here you have St. Lawrence. St. Lawrence inbounding the ball.
This will tie it as well. They've come back
good.
from 16 down in this quarter.
And just like that, the tables have turned.
Well, they wanted that carry there, but the hand never went over.
That three-pointer was no good. St. Lawrence gets the rebound.
Oh, Knox hits it again.
Yet another three-pointer by Knox. Things are heating up.
Come all the way back.
Here you see St. Lawrence trying to make a comeback.
Knox knocked that ball away there, so it's going to be Humber ball on the sideline. As Couture checks back in. They're going a little bigger. They're going to go a little bigger as it takes out Carey.
The game has taken an exciting turn as you see St. Lawrence hitting that three-pointer.
Knox
another three-pointer.
Knox with 2 huge threes here. They started off 0 for 13, and they come back right down, and they get 2 big threes here to now take the lead.
Beautiful looking shot. Here you have Humber with their shot. That's off, but collected back again by Humber. That should have been a travel, but they didn't call it as Humber puts the ball in the basket.
Well, it didn't look like a travel, but I don't think that pivot foot ever moved there. We got a block coming up, and that's going to be Gordier going to the line. That's a big miss there for Gordier here. Back to a 1-point game. She missed both.
She almost saved it, but it will be Humber ball.
They almost got the rebound too. St. Lawrence has been a lot more aggressive in the last quarter.
Humber will inbound the ball. 3 minutes and 46 seconds left in this exciting game here at the David Braley Athletic Center. The 2014 OCAA Women's Championship game winding down to a close.
Oh,
Moranaran.
That's a long 2 for Moranaran there, but it's enough to give Humber back the lead.
So Humber is back in the lead. I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know about you, Jake.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we've had a lot of blowouts this tournament, so we got a good close game here. This is what you want to see.
Can she do it? Not this time, as Humber grabs the rebound. They're calling for a play. 3 minutes left in the fourth and final quarter. She's double teamed. She finds the post. She finds the perimeter. She shoots it. No, she hasn't been too effective from the three. As St. Lawrence rebounds the ball. 2 minutes and 38 seconds as she lets one off and doesn't get it in. Can she save it? She saved it.
And it's going to be a foul on Humber there, and it's going to be a foul on Hagopolian, and she can't believe it. And that's going to be 2 shots there, and that's the big thing there. We talked about it a little earlier. They picked up their 5th foul now. Every foul against Humber, that's not an offensive foul they're shooting. And when you're up by, and when it's a close game like this, it's absolutely huge.
She'll shoot. And she's unable to connect.
You get a cheap foul there on Blythe Utilus, and what she did was she just reached over and knocked Orwa. Enough for a foul.
That half-court trap being executed by St. Lawrence. She looks for the steal. Almost got it. They pass the ball around. She has to... 10 seconds. She doesn't make it. St. Lawrence grabs the ball. The time remaining is 2 minutes and 11 seconds in this game as she picks off the pass.
Well, they wanted a foul there on Domingo. Sam? Oh, excuse me, sorry.
So the call will be against Humber as St. Lawrence will shoot 2.
And Moran ran there, picked up the foul.
So St. Lawrence getting a lead in the game right now. A lead by 2. The score now is 49-47 St. Lawrence.
We got a timeout charged to Humber here as Shawarma wants to regroup. Wasn't too happy with the call there. He wanted, I believe, a carry on the play there. But you know, if it's trapped on the body there and you keep your hand pushing down, it's not a violation there, and that's the real key. So the ball can be trapped on the body as long as it doesn't stop moving. If the ball stops moving, then you've picked it up. But if it's still going down, you're good there. So now for Humber here, they're down 2. Okay, and this is they got to get a quick basket here, and if you're St. Lawrence, you got to slow down. They're a little reckless on offense right now, and they haven't been hurt by it, but they have turned the ball over a few times. So they got to really just slow themselves down and, you know, make sure each possession is important. For Humber, score and then try not to foul, because right now St. Lawrence is making their free throws here, and with 2 minutes to go, it's going to be a wild finish. And St. Lawrence right now, they have 1 foul to give in this quarter before they reach the limit. So you want to try to hang on to that foul, but any foul here isn't egregious. So if you foul in the backcourt, you can still be aggressive and it, you know, just be a reset of the shot clock, and it's not that big a deal.
Absolutely. 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter of this game, as Humber will inbound the ball and try to make a comeback before they run out of time.
It's a front court throw, and so in FIBA here, the ball goes into the front court last 2 minutes when timeout's called. Humber had the ball, they called timeout, goes to the front court.
Miranda ran with the long shot. Didn't need that long shot, and it didn't go in, so St. Lawrence will collect that shot, the rebound. Tight defense by Humber.
Yeah, Sarge.
Spin around.
Sarge really playing aggressive defense the last couple of possessions.
St. Lawrence looking for something. She's able to find the bottom of the net.
That's a big bucket there by Gaudet. A nice little turnaround jump shot there from 7 feet. There's a trap. They got 5 seconds to get the ball over. Remember, that count doesn't reset. So 21 on the shot clock, and they have till 16 to get it over.
Here we have Humber inbounding the ball as they get trapped.
They're in trouble.
She grabs the ball.
Oh, Knox lays it up and out.
St. Lawrence with a epic comeback, being down the majority of the game. With the last few minutes of the fourth quarter, they make a strong comeback.
And there's that foul to give there. It's on Knox, so now they've reached the limit here. So it's just going to be Humber basketball in the backcourt with a buck 8 to go.
Not too sure how things fell apart for Humber. I was looking for them to win considering the score, but there's still hope left. A minute and 6 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. They might be able to turn around in this possession. But St. Lawrence is playing that excellent defense. The double team in the post. Can she make it? She makes it. And a timeout is called by St. Lawrence.
Couture there had a great spin move and was able to get the bucket. And St. Lawrence calls the timeout, so they're going to bring the ball into St. Lawrence's front court there. And they're up 4 with 52 seconds. They don't really have an option here, but it might almost be beneficial for them to be bringing it up through the back court. I mean, it sounds kind of odd there, but you want time to come off that clock as much as possible. So what you're looking at now, you have 24 seconds in the front court, which is actually quite a long time here against an active defensive team like Humber. So you got to protect the ball and look for a good shot here. And that means slowing everybody down and not trying, to go for the easiest shot available. You got to go for a good shot available, whether that's a 3, whether that's a layup or a mid-range jump shot here. And that's the one thing that they haven't been able to do consistently throughout the game this quarter. They've been very excellent at finding the right shot to take. As you're looking at Remy Simpson here, third-year coach, talking it over with his team. So it's going to be Vikings basketball, and they're at the 28-foot mark extended, which is that green line there.
Absolutely. 52 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter as Humber is down by about 4 points. The score is 53-49.
If Humber can pressure here and force the ball out, they have that extra man on the half line. They can't go into the backcourt to receive this pass.
Humber looking to use up the clock. Instead, they shoot. The rebound is caught by Humber. Humber comes up the court. 40 seconds remaining. Humber unable to connect, but they get the rebound. No foul. They collect the rebound again. No foul. 24 seconds. It looks like St. Lawrence might be coming away with a W.
They're going to pass it around here. Humber's going to foul.
Humber needs to foul. They decide not to foul.
Too much time is going off, and
10 seconds remaining, and Humber finally gets the foul.
Agopian there just knocked down Gordier to the floor there, and it's just going to be a common foul. I think St. Lawrence won an intentional foul there, as they thought that they had released the ball before being fouled. But the referees ruled that it was not enough. In the process of fouling her, she still had the ball. And we have a timeout called by Humber here, as they're now down by 7. The benefit to the timeout here is that you move the ball without moving the clock, so you have 10 seconds. And what you need now is you need a 3 and then a foul. Now the clock stops after a made basket, which is to the benefit right now of Humber. For those of you that you might have played high school growing up or whatnot, you could take the ball out of bounds with under 5 seconds and end the game as the clock runs, but not in FIBA. FIBA, the clock stops after a made basket in the last 2 minutes of regulation and overtime. So for Humber here, what they need is a 3 and then a stop. Now St. Lawrence here they have timeouts. They have 2 timeouts remaining. So they would call a timeout and advance the ball here, but you could still get a quick 3, and then you'd have to get a turnover on the inbounds.
You know, with 10 seconds left, really what they need is a miracle at this point.
Oh, absolutely. But you know what it is? It's March 1st today, and the madness is just beginning. This is the start of March Madness, my friend.
Absolutely. And pretty sure that Humber is going to be pretty mad if they let this win slip away, considering they had the lead the majority of the game. About 95% of the game they had the lead. So let's take a look at what Humber is going to do with the last 10 seconds of this game.
They're up 16 with 8.5 to go.
They nearly lose the ball and step out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds, and that's going to do it.
They fell to the pressure of St. Lawrence and that OCAA championship pressure.
St. Lawrence is going to call a timeout, and they'll advance the ball. And with 4.9 seconds to go here, that's pretty much it. They're going to have to get a steal, and boy, a lot to happen.
Absolutely.
A 4-point play. They're going to need a 3 and then a 4-point play, which would be a 3 while being fouled. So the instruction here to St. Lawrence is let them shoot if they get the ball. Don't foul. You know, the one thing here, this situation, not exactly, but kind of reminds me back the 2002 Sweet 16 Duke in Indiana. Mike Davis in his first year coaching after Bobby Knight got fired. And Duhan of Duke here had a 3 and got fouled, and Mike Davis, exemplifying the madness of March, went from just absolute agony to the joy of victory. Indiana held on after Duhan missed and Boozer couldn't put it back.
So let's see the last 4 seconds of this game.
And Humber's going to concede it.
Humber will walk away with the L as St. Lawrence reigns victorious in this game.
It's a 16-point fourth quarter comeback there for St. Lawrence.
Let's take a look at some of the things that happened in this game. As you see Humber driving strong. Their post game is very good, and their 3 game is very good as well, as you can see. St. Lawrence had a few answers of their own with their 3 balls.
Well, that was the key, was they found the bottom of the net on 3-point shots here. They live and die on the 3. And the first 3 quarters, they were absolutely getting crushed by it, but they were living by it in the third quarter, and they survived and advanced.
Absolutely, as you see another 3 ball. A lot of 3-ball shot tonight as St. Lawrence wins over Humber, 55-49 is the final score here at the David Braley Athletic Center. It's your game 10 of the OCAA Championships here in 2014. So signing off, I'm Elvin Drent with Jake Parkhill here at the David Braley Athletic Center. Thanks for watching, everybody.